Boruto, 10 strongest characters in the series after Isshiki's death. Powerful characters are always popping up in the Naruto universe, but these guys are currently the strongest in Boruto after Isshiki's death. Isshiki Otsutsuki was the strongest known character in the Boruto series until the recent events of the story concluded with his death. Unable to use Kawaki's body to reincarnate into, Isshiki's time ran out and he ended up dying. Along with him, several other strong ninja were weakened, and currently, the world of shinobi is very different from what it used to be. Isshiki's death marked a shift in the tides of power in the world, with several new ones emerging to take the top spots. 10. Sakura Haruno is the strongest kunoichi in the world. Sakura stepped up and became the strongest kunoichi in the Naruto world during the Fourth Great Ninja War, where her Byakugan finally awakened and she could even rival Naruto and Sasuke before their Six Paths amplifications. As an adult, Sakura is just as strong, if not stronger. She hasn't been in any major fights so far, however, her strength is still magnificent enough to take on most characters in the story. 9. Gaara is the strongest Kage after Naruto Uzumaki in the story. Gaara is a tremendously powerful shinobi who rose to the position of the Kazekage at a very young age. Since then, he's only gotten stronger, and even though he doesn't have the power of Shikaku anymore, he is a capable fighter. Gaara can hold his own against most characters in the Boruto series and even fought Urashiki Otsutsuki in the anime, showing that he's a capable fighter. 8. Killer Bee is the perfect Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails. Killer Bee is Kumogakure's strongest character, being the Jinchuriki of Gyuki, the Eight Tails. Bee was made a Jinchuriki so Kumogakure could control the power of the tailed beast. Instead, Bee managed to make a bond with him, gaining great strength in the process. In the Fourth Great Ninja War, Bee showed his tremendous might by fighting the Akatsuki, and he's only gotten stronger since then. 7. Rock Lee is a master of the Eight Inner Gates technique. Lee is an extraordinarily strong shinobi of Konohagakure who is said to have surpassed even Might Guy, although he isn't able to use ninjutsu or genjutsu. Lee's prowess as a taijutsu user is unmatched. It is said that he's mastered the usage of all the Eight Inner Gates by the time of adulthood, which is why he ranks among the very best of the shinobi. 6. Delta was deactivated by Amato but is still very powerful. Delta is one of the members of Kara whose powers were first displayed to the fans prior to the fight against Isshiki Otsutsuki. In an attempt to retake control over Kawaki, Delta tried to invade Konohagakure but was stopped by Naruto. She managed to push him to Six Paths Sage mode and gave him quite a fight, which just goes to show how strong she was. However, Naruto was severely holding back in this fight due to his kids and Kawaki being nearby. Currently, she isn't active but could be back in the future. 5. Kashin Koji was one of the strongest members of Kara before defecting. Another member of the Kara, Kashin Koji, ranked among the strongest ones and was shown to be powerful enough to overwhelm the likes of Konohamaru Sarutobi with little to no effort. His fight against a weakened Jigen also showed what he was truly capable of in combat. Along with being able to use the same ninjutsu set as Jiraiya, he's also enhanced with scientific ninja technology and on top of that, can use the perfect form of Sage mode. 4. Sasuke Uchiha is the strongest shinobi in the world with Naruto Uzumaki. Often viewed as the other Hokage of Konohagakure, Sasuke Uchiha is one of the most powerful characters in the Boruto series, though he's weakened severely after losing his Rinnegan. Sasuke should still have access to Six Paths powers as characters have been shown to use it without the Rinnegan, but there is no doubt that he's much weaker than before. Sasuke still has the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan in his right eye and is still stronger than most shinobi in the story. 3. Naruto Uzumaki is the strongest shinobi alive. Although Naruto Uzumaki lost Kurama in the fight against Isshiki Otsutsuki, he's still an extremely powerful fighter. Naruto still holds the chakra of 8-tailed beasts and, on top of that, the ability to use Sage Mode. Without a doubt, Naruto's strength is incredibly high even without Kurama, and he's still the strongest shinobi alive. However, there are definitely characters who are stronger than him. 2. Ida is said to be stronger than Jigen, the former leader of Kara. Ida was recently introduced in the Boruto series as an antagonist. Known to be an incredibly powerful being. It is believed that Ida's strength surpasses that of Jigen, which is why he wanted to dispose of her. Thanks to her ability to make anyone fall in love with her, Ida managed to survive. On top of having great power and skills that exceed those of Jigen, Ida also has clairvoyance and the power to look into the past up to when she was born. 1. Code is the strongest character in the story right now. Code was one of the children who were experimented upon by Amato for the purpose of allowing Jigen to transfer his karma. While Kawaki's karma was successful, Code's failed. However, unlike other failed test subjects, he didn't die. Instead, he received a white karma, which gave him combat abilities that exceeded even those of Jigen. His strength became so magnificent that Amato had to install limiters in his body to keep his power in check and make sure that he remained weaker than Jigen.